Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to exploreculture.net. Um, I'm not getting used to this. So welcome, Happy New Year. Today is the first session of the 2022 of the Explore Culture group. And this is a great start of this year because we are having Na, who is gonna share the story about Vietnamese New Year. So technically the Vietnamese New Year is not at the beginning of the year because we follow the Chinese Lunar New Year. So we are so honored to have Na with us today. And it's not just about she's not just planning to talk about just only the Chinese New Year or Vietnamese New Year. It's also about the women responsibility, the roles in the household. Especially, she's gonna show us how to make the delicious drink. So for some of you who don't know Na and her husband have been running the family business called Eat Hoi An. So she is originally from Hoi An city, which is the Hoi An is in the central part of Vietnam. And we are so honored to have her here. During the pandemic, she turned her in-person experiences into the online cooking experiences. So we are so honored to have her here today, and I would love to have Na taking it away.
All right. Hi, everyone. Okay.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming today. And I would very appreciate that I am the first person who start the storytelling for this year. So the plan today, I'm going to show you how Vietnamese celebrate New Year, because now it's on the way go to our New Year's. This year is come in the 1st February. So I have 2 more weeks. And everybody now turn on very exciting. That's why outside my house now have some people sing karaoke. Not only 1, 2, in a different way. And it's very noisy. So I had to lock my door and hope the noise is not too loud for you. Okay. So can I start to make the drink?
Yes, of course. We are looking forward to it. Does anyone planning? Is anyone planning to make the drink with us? Oh, Minji,
I'm going to do that. I'm going to move to the kitchen and do it.
Thank you.
Great. This is kind of nice though to have the karaoke nearby, so it's very festive.
Yeah, we got a few more people joining as well. More people are joining now. Just send them the link.
Yeah. So, but sometimes the singer is not a good singer. So if a good singer, everything is okay. But then when they're drunk, the karaoke is not good anymore. And then sometimes when you're tired or when you have the class, I have online class, and then like to turn on the karaoke and sing until 10 p.m. So have you traveled to Vietnam before, everybody?
Yes.
Me. Minji, would you mind if you make me a co-host so at least I can spotlight Nas?
Yes.
Thank you.
Co-host. Chloe, you're the co-host now.
Okay, thank you. So I can spotlight her cutting board. All right, here we go now.
Okay. So firstly, I need you cook some hot water for the tea. We will need 150 milliliters of hot water. So this is tea we call trà đào cam xả, and it can serve in hot version or it can serve in cold version. Trà is mean tea, đào is mean beach, cam is mean orange, and xả is mean lemongrass. So actually the name is already tell all of the ingredients you have in the tea. Okay. So while we wait for the water is boiled, we will need to prepare our lemongrass mint tea. Hi. Okay. So with lemongrass, we only need to use the white part. So if it's come long like this, I will need you cut the root part and the top part. And you also need to peel some olive outside. Okay. And then you need to wash it carefully because always this grow under the ground. So sometimes including the sand in there. So we need to wash it careful. And now we have 2 here. Okay. And you should make sure that your lemongrass is long enough for the cup that you serve later. We use them like a spoon to stir the teas up. Okay. So this is a drink that we often make of ourselves in the coffee shop in Vietnam for business. Usually at home, we not make things like this. We're just a big fan of Coke and Sprite, or sometimes juice only. Okay. With the lemongrass, after you have it, I will need you find something hard in your kitchen. A rolling pin, a bottle of wine, or anything that you can use to crush the lemongrass. Okay, this is the way we work with lemongrass. Always you have to not gentle with your lemongrass, crush it. Think about something make you angry. I know it's should not angry in the new year, but we should do that with lemongrass. Okay, it will might noisy a little bit. Okay, I will take my lemongrass down to my kitchen. My sister will help me to do that with less noise. After we crush it, you have to crush it as strong as possible, the whole thing. And then put them into your teacup with a tea bag. I ask for black tea, or sometimes you can use oolong tea bag, oolong black tea. Okay, this is my lemongrass just done. Here we go. Crush it until you see this texture. Okay. When you in some time for Vietnamese cooking, we also use lemongrass for cook as well. And this is the way we crush it. And then you can easy to fine chop them. Without crush it, sometimes your knife is not sharp enough and it's difficult to cut the lemongrass. Okay, we have lemongrass into the cup. And then we have tea bag into the cup as well. Right, 1 tea bag. Okay. And 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, now we have 3 things in our teacup: lemongrass, tea bag, sugar. And then it's time to put the hot water in. We need 150 milliliters. There we go. Okay, so wait a little bit for the teas is need time to take a rest. While then I will show you how to make orange juice. This is orange in Vietnam.
Goodness.
Yes, it's green from the outside, but inside is orange. This one is much more juice than the orange, the yellow one. So that's why I choose the local one. Here we go. Orange.
That looks very nice.
Keep 1 slice to garnish later. There we go. 1 slice, cut the slice in half. And the rest we will squeeze it. Yeah. Orange, the yellow, the green orange is very popular in Vietnam. How we know that it's ready or not? Because it always stay green like this. So you will look at it, the skin. If it's ugly like this and a bit like this, it means that juicy and it's ready. Sometimes it looks beautiful and nice, it means it's too young and the orange juice might sour. Okay, I just got my orange juice here. We will need 100 milliliters of orange juice. 100 milliliters of orange juice. Okay, while we wait for the tea, we need the beach. I can't find the fresh one because now it's not on season in Vietnam. That's why I use the canned one. And you can use the one that you find instead of the Mizzy. I saw your post. You can use that fruit. Peel it and then dice, please. Dice it. Dice it into pieces. Here we go. With the tea now, if you want to serve it hot, you should combine everything together. Combine everything together and then drink. But I love the ice version, so that's why I use the shaker. In Vietnam right now, the weather is at the end of the winter, at the beginning of the spring. So it's not too cold now. Today is about 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, we have the fish that we dice in the shaker. I can take 3 slices for garnish later. And then in the shaker, I will put my orange juice, 100 milliliters orange juice. Milliliters of orange juice. Okay, into the shaker. If you don't have shaker, you use bottle instead of. And then right now we'll remove the tea bag. If you have time, like next time when you make it have time, you should leave the tea bag longer so we can have like stronger flavor. Okay. Mix it up because the sugar is on bottom. And now keep your lemongrass because we use them like a spoon. Okay, this is the glass that I use to serve. Put the tea into the shaker. So now in shaker we have beach, orange juice, and tea and sugar. Okay, then I add ice. Then cover the shaker and then shake it up. Very simple one. Shake it. There we go. Shake it, shake it. Then in the cup that we use to serve, we will put the orange slice to garnish. Time to put the tea in. Then I end with the fish slice on top to garnish. There we go, the tea is ready. Okay, so your tea is ready as well, Minzy?
Yes, so how come your tea looks so much nicer than mine?
Yeah, because I use a fresh orange, so the orange light than color, then we use the orange from the bottle.
But it tastes really nice.
Okay, enjoy.
Cheers, it tastes really nice.
Sorry. All right,
Mark,
so now
you need to make yours in order to get that.
Turn this video on. Okay. All right, and then now can I move to the slides now, the PowerPoint?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
that's awesome.
Rin, I will need my younger sister to help me to do that. Okay, wait a moment. Mở lên. Chia sẻ đi. All right. Zoom quick and send to Zoom. Không hiểu cái gì. Okay. All right. This is Vietnamese map, and I just want to show you where I'm located.
Now you probably need to click slide 1. We see the thank you.
Thank you is thank you. Can you see this now? Not yet.
It's coming.
Now?
It's like, I believe that it's still downloading. Oh, she's gone. All right.
Right. She's still there?
Yes. I see. You mute.
It always happens with these technical issues. That's like day of my life, for normal days of my life.
Here we go.
Great, great.
Now we see it.
Oh, fantastic.
You also need to unmute yourself as well now. You still need to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Awesome.
A little bit confusing. Okay. This is my first time share screen, and I often use my laptop and my iPad and my phone. This is my sister laptop, so sorry it didn't take a long time to figure it out. I just want to share with you that where I'm located. All right, so this is Hoi An in the center, right in the middle. So in Vietnam, we're located in monsoon tropical climate, and it divides our country into 3 parts. The north of Vietnam is including the capital, Hanoi. This one, Hanoi, is the capital. And then down to the south, in the center, this is slim part of Vietnam, and Hoi An, I live right in the middle. And in our city, we have a lot of beautiful beaches, but in the summer it's nice, but in the rainy season, we have to suffer a lot of natural disaster. Typhoon, storm, and flood after the typhoon. Then down to the south, we have Ho Chi Minh City. I think that you already have one house come from Ho Chi Minh City before. Spring Vietnam, yeah. So Ho Chi Minh City is the biggest area grow rice and coffee to sell to the world. And it's also the biggest area grow vegetable and flower and fruit to sell to our area as well, because sometime in rainy season, we cannot grow much of vegetable. We have to order from the south. So that way. All right. Okay, so every year after Christmas and the 1st January holiday pass by, the real excitement begin in Vietnam. The people in Vietnam would then start getting ready for what is a much more important holiday, Tet Nguyen Dan, or you can call soccer, Tet. Or the other part of Vietnam, the other part of the world we call Lunar New Year. Before Tet official start, there is a lot of things to be done. And let's have a look at what Vietnamese are up to in the preparation for Tet. One of the first preparation for Tet is cleaning and decorating the house. It's a very common belief that if we clean the house, we'll get rid on of the bad fortune associated with the old year. So repent, get rid of the old thing because we want to start a year new. And also it's also go with the debt as well. You want to resolve on the debt before New Year's. And sometimes you also need to change the habits. We want to have the New Year's with different lifestyle. So if you have like messy room, clean it. If you have a friend not good with you, get rid of them. If your friend owes you the money, be nice to them, get the money back, and then get rid of them. Okay. All right. So it's very important like that. You have to resolve everything. If you fight with some people, call them and resolve. So can be friend. And it's like a super season that we believe that if you keep the habit, like next year, it will keep going with that way. So we want to turn them in a positive way then. We often have 4 days before the New Year's Eve, 4 days off before New Year's Eve. Also the school and also the job as well. So my mom, when I live with my mom, now I'm married and live with my husband and my son is 4 years old. But before when I live with my mom, she always complained with me because like, even I spend like whole day clean the house, but she always come back home and complain that it's not clean enough. Because I have 4 days off from school, so I have no idea to tell with her that I am busy. So sad. Yeah. So I try to clean everything, but then after New Year Eve, my mom turned to completely different person. She nice, and she kicked the broom into the secret room because she worried that her lovely daughter may want to turn to a perfect person, a better person, and she want to sweep the house. It's a bad luck for New Year. That's why she keep the broom into the secret room. It's a super season that we cannot sweep the house for 3 days of New Year. If we sweep the house, sweeping the house, it means that we rip off all of the luck that our ancestors bring to us. Okay. In the most Asian country, the lucky color are red and yellow. The most important that every house and business, every home and business need a Tet tree. In your country, you have Christmas tree, but in Vietnam, we have Tet tree. And it depends on what religion we are from. The North, they will love to have the pink blossom. But then the South will love the yellow apricot blossom. It's because of the climate. So up to the North, the climate is colder. That's why the blossom, the beach blossom, the pink one, can blossom. But down to the center and the South, we have hot weather. So it cannot blossom in our area. That's why we prefer the yellow one. The fruit there that the tree with fruit, a lot of fruit there that we call kumquat. And kumquat is very tree with a red, deep orange fruit is popular throughout the country. That the picture of all the people want to get the more flower to decorate for them house before New Year Eve. For New Year, we're always looking for a red and yellow flower to decorate our house. There we go, a lot of kumquat tree there. I also get one of kumquat tree in my house. I will show you at the end of class, at the end of the event. 5 trays. This is 5 tray fruit. Okay, so which is very important in dispensable item on the ancestor altar during Tet holiday. 5 different fruit represent 5 natural elements. That metal, wood, water, fire, and soil. The 5 fruit tree also symbolize the wishes that the homeowner for the good life. Traditional fruit, including bananas, symbolize like family gathering. And then this is grapefruit, it symbolize peace. Finger citron symbolize Buddha's hand protecting the whole family. Papaya symbolize prosperity. In each region, we choose different types of fruit based on the climate, speciality, and family perception. And the fruit on the tree can be more than 5. So that you see that the first one, this is the tray here, it's more than 5. Yeah. Okay. This is probably the most exciting part for the Vietnamese New Year among children. Parents usually purchase new clothes and new shoes for their children. However, children cannot wear their clothes until the first day of New Year. The beautiful outfits always worn on the first day of the year. 7 days before New Year Eve, each Vietnamese family we offer a farewell ceremony for ông Táo, it means kitchen god, to go to heaven. Sorry. Kitchen god to go to the heaven palace. So his task is to make the annual report to the Jade Emperor of the family's affair throughout the year. An interesting vehicle for the god of the kitchen god is catfish. Catfish, where is catfish? There we go. So he's have the catfish there. And people say that the bigger catfish is, the faster he could reach up the heaven. So usually family at that time, they will searching for the catfish, but they will not kill them, they will put them back to the river. Now, this is my favorite one, food and drink. Okay, it's a lot of beautiful picture here. Okay. Food and drink is very important for us because for New Year's, the market will close for 3 days. So usually Vietnamese, we go to market every morning to collect the vegetable and fresh protein for our meal. We cook 2 times a day for lunch and for dinner. And then after New Year Eve, the market closed for 3 days. In the old day, nowadays we have fridge, but in the old day, my mom don't have fridge. So it's a big deal for my mom. Yeah, that's why we will make a lot of pickle and reserve the food for New Year's. Right now, the life is getting better. We can store food in our fridge for a long time, but we still keep the traditional food. So if you will know Tet coming when people start making bánh chưng. Bánh chưng is the ones where in the tray there. Bánh chưng we use glutinous rice, mung bean, and pork belly. For Vietnamese people, the process of making bánh chưng is the opportunity for family to come together, sitting around the warm fire. And because at the end of the winter, so it's really nice to be around like that. And all the member will gathering together and talking about another part of the story and celebrate for the New Year as well. Bánh chưng, that's the name in Vietnamese. Sometimes down to the south, we have this shape, the long shape. So that's the inside of the bánh chưng. This is the glutinous rice. Then we have mung bean, the yellow one, and then pork belly in the middle, wrapped outside by banana leaf. And it takes very long process to cook, around 8 hours. That's why our parents often call on the relative and cook in one big pot. And the kids will look after the fire during the nighttime. I always love that part, so I can gathering with my uncle and niece and nephew and talk about all the topic around the world. The next thing is gỗ kiệu. Gỗ kiệu is mean the pickle. But this pickle we need to dehydrate before. And with the cut them, we often use carrot, daikon, papaya, the unwrapped one, like the green one. And then we would dehydrate them under the sun. It would take about 4 or 5 days, depending on how hot the sun that day. After that, we would put them in box, and then we fill the box with fish sauce and sugar. So this is the way we reserve the vegetable in the old day. Next one is another pickle, but now we use protein, is pork. Thịt muối. So after we reserve them, we blanch it and then we put them in box with fish sauce and sugar as well. The color of the fish, the pork will turn to a little bit pink because the salty flavor level and the color from the fish sauce. We also love to buy hams because in New Year, we welcome a lot of people around our relative to visit our family. Sorry, I take a moment. I want to see the chat. Okay, there we go. Wait a second. Okay. So this is the ham, the one that Vietnamese ham, and then another kind here that would pig ear and wood ear mushroom. The one with pink color is raw pork. So we ground the pork and then we mix the pork with seasoning powder. Sorry, with the special yeast to make it fermented. We wrap outside by guava leaf and then banana leaf and then leave them in the warm area in our house. After 3 days and it's fermented and then we will take it out and barbecue it. It's kind of like drinking food for men. Another good food here that we have caramelized pork belly and quail egg or duck egg. By the side of the savory dishes, we also have sweet dessert. So we refer to the candy. We make ginger candy, coconut candy, and also we serve with this is Kumquat Candy. A moment ago, I will show you the tree of the kumquat tree. We use them to decorate in our house. And here, this is the way we cook the fruit as well. We make candy. We will cut the kumquat into flower shape, and then we squeeze out all of the juice and its seed. And then we cook it with sugar and with chili flake. So this is the one candy only made in New Year. And now this is coconut candy with 3 colors. The green one is made from banana leaf. The white one is original. And the blue one is come from butterfly. Okay. Next one, that watermelon seed. In Vietnam, we eat a lot of watermelon seed during New Year. Okay, so this is some of the meal we have to prepare during the New Year. When I live with my mom, she will prepare everything for me. But now I'm married and I have my own family, small family. So we always have to got the plan what we cook for the New Year before the New Year's come.
How many people prepare the whole meal? Is only one person or is the whole family?
Usually that the women in the family will join hands to prepare the meal.
So in your case, you will be the only one.
Yes, it's true.
And do you need to prepare all of this by yourself?
Yes, all of this by myself. So this means that I have to make the long list to go to the market, collect everything, and then I write out on what dish I want to cook, then the ingredient, and what dish should cook the beginning, which one is later, and which one can have to do the last one, like salad, you have to do at the end.
How long that's gonna take you?
Depend, because most of the time we will serve with the ham is already like ready to go. Or the spring roll, I roll the spring roll before New Year Eve and frozen it. So I only need to defrost. And the pickle is also made before as well. So actually that we only spend about 1 hour for New Year to prepare the meal. And for New Year's, most of the kind of food is look quite not healthy for me, because usually for my daily meal, I prefer fresh vegetable and more vegetable than protein. But during Tet, because the market closed and I cannot get the fresh vegetable, that's why we use the preserve or pickle thing.
Oh.
And it's a big topic for a lady talking about New Year food, that after New Year, we get a lot more weight. And we have to plan about lose weight after the New Year.
And how many people for that table of food, how many people is it for, do you think?
For that, it can serve for about 10 people. So usually that for New Year, not only my family, but also my relative will come. So we contact together that if my parents come to my house, then we don't cook at home. And I will cook for the whole family. And then in the other way, if I visit them, then we need to prepare the food for my family.
Wow.
And New Year is the time for us to visit all the relatives.
So if your sister visited you, enjoy your meal, does she need to help you cook?
Yes, for sure. I called her that come earlier, that like few hours before.
What if it's your brother? Would you expect your brother to do the same?
No, it's most of in Asia cultures. Boy in the family don't need to do anything. My family, we had 3 girls and 1 boy. So my younger brother is like a king in the family and he don't need to do anything. My mom is always saying that, no, you're the big sister. You need to do everything and help your brother to do that as well. He's a boy. He don't need to do that. He don't know how to do it.
Oh,
it's a true story. But now I have my son. My son is 4 years old. I'm sure that my son will different.
So
I will change everything. Make sure that he know how to cook, how to clean the dishes, how to clean the house. And lucky for the girl who got married with my son.
You think so far ahead. He is 4.
For sure. When you have children, you will think about that far.
So why is it important that your son learns cooking?
He's 4 years old now, and I start to let him go to the kitchen while I work and tell him about how to do. I already show him how to make the omelette, and he can make omelette by himself. But for sure that I be there and control the fire.
Wow.
Yeah, we start with a small thing.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Yes, it's lovely.
Thank you. The young generation now in Vietnam changes a lot. I never see my father cook at home in the old day. But my husband now, he joined hand with me to cook every meal, and he happy. Not because I want he come to the kitchen, but because he want it. He love to help me. Yeah, happy to hear that, to know that people changing now.
You know, I used to have classmates from Egypt. We were chatting about cooking, and I asked him, "Does your father cook?" My classmate asked, and his reply was, "Are you kidding me? My father never know how the kitchen looks like in his entire life."
Then he would complain the food it is not good.
Yeah.
Không chạy đi. Không chạy. Không chạy. Okay, không chạy đâu. Now, what we do during Tet. So officially we have 3 main days for the Tet, but usually the festival, the holiday will continue for the whole month. But we only have 7 days off, 3 days or 4 days before New Year Eve, and 4 days or 5 days after New Year Eve. It depends that it's on the weekend or no, in the day, weekday. So the first 3 days are important. Firstly, that we have to wear traditional áo dài, that the clothes we not wear for daily meal. Daily days. We only wear for the special occasion. And New Year's the time that we wear that. And for sure that we refer red and yellow color. Also, the men have their áo dài as well. But my husband and my son don't like it because it's quite hot during the day, because climate here really hot to wear this long dress. The next custom that's summed up is mean that the first guest who visits the house. The first house guest to offer their first greeting is very important. Vietnamese believe that the first visitor a family receive in the year determine their fortune for the entire year. So people would never enter any house on the first day without being invited first. So usually the person with good temper, morality, and success will be invited into the house first. However, to be safe, the owner of the house will leave the house a few minutes before midnight and return home just before the clock strikes midnight to prevent anybody who entering to the house first who might potentially bring any unfortunate event to the household. My parents always not allow me to go to see firewood because she worried that I will go back home and I am the first people who visits the house. Okay. Vietnamese also giving away the red envelope, is including the lucky money inside. We will give lucky money in a red envelope to children and the senior to wish them luck and good health. The red envelope are called lì xì. When I were a kid, I was always so excited to get all the money. But when I'm married now and I have my family, so now I have to give lucky money to all the children. And sometimes when you have big family, you have a lot of kids, and test sometimes it can be stressful for the grow up.
So do you know how do the kids spend their money? What did you spend the money on when you were a kid?
No, I cannot keep the money when I was the kids. My mom told me that she would keep the money for me, so she would buy the new thing for me, but then the money is not returned to me. She will say that until I grow up and then turn it to me.
It's the same. It's a thing for me. My mom took all the money.
Yeah, so sad. Yeah, but one more thing, one more important thing. People have to get the new crisp dollar. So I go to the bank and change the new money a month before, because if you like go to the bank too close, there were no new dollar, new money for you to get. And it's not good if you give the people like the money already used. Then we know immediately that you not prepare for Tet before, and sometimes they will not respect as well. Yeah. And I like the idea in the old day that like our ancestor won that lucky money. It doesn't matter that how much money inside. But right now, the young generation is different. They turn immediately on the back and check how much inside, and they turn. Oh, it's only $1. Always. So I don't like that. I would always tell with them that this is lucky money. It's not money that you spend for something to buy toys. And I told with my son as well. The next custom that we often visit a pagoda and temple. Visiting pagoda on the first day of the year has long been a deep-rooted traditional. It's the way we show respect to the Buddha and wish for good health and prosperity. Most of Vietnamese people, we are Buddhist. 70% of population with are no religions. 10% of populations are Buddhist, and the next one is Catholic. And we also have another 2 religions, but it's not very popular. There we go. So the next custom that we call mùng 1 Tết Cha, mùng 2 Tết Mẹ, mùng 3 Tết Thầy is a Vietnamese sentences or poem, something like that. And it means that the first day we spend calling paternal relative, and the second day we call for maternal relative. And the third day is for teacher, college, and the old classmate.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so we plan on everything already. And during 3 days, we will travel a lot. And usually our family and relative live very close to each other. So we don't need to go to far distance. And it's mean that in the big city like Ho Chi Minh City, in New Year is very quiet because most of people will go back to their hometown.
Oh, I see. But how about this year? Does COVID change the situation?
Yes, it changed a lot. Last year too. We cannot visit, we cannot have big party more than 10 people. Yeah, and this year too. So now they are exciting to repair, but it's also not like usually before, like only 30%. Yeah, because we know that maybe not much gas visits our family, so we don't need to store a lot of food and drink. Okay, the last one is game. Okay, so while the men were drinking beer, talking with the other men about everything, women cooking in the kitchen with another woman surrounding. So the kids, they will play the game. And usually that they will play in card, gambling, because they have lucky money. Sometimes some family, some parent will let them children keep the money. If that money not too much. If they see like a big amount of dollar there, they will give it money to me. I will keep it for you. But then when they see that $1, okay, you can keep it. Yeah. My mom always say like that because I will become annoyed if I can't get any money from New Year. And sometimes we try to compete together. I go to my class and then everybody asks me that how much money in total I get during the New Year. Okay, so let's see how we play the game. That gambling, bầu cua tôm cá is, I think is similar in your countries have halado. I'll get this one. let us talk more. This one that we will have blindfold, and then we will crush the pot, the clay pot there. Who win that one? We got a lantern or a present. Next game is fighting cock. This is more for the men. It's illegal nowadays, but during the New Year, we have 3 days. Cop, police officer, not work. So you can do whatever you want in 3 days. But then after that 3 days, the police officer will like searching for more than. Okay, the next game is bầu cua tôm cá. So this is the game. It's the Vietnamese gambling game using 3 dice. The dice in the bowl and the plate the man hold there. Instead of showing 1 to 6 pips, the side of the dice have picture of the fish, shrimp, crab, rooster, gourd, and deer. Player plays wagger on the board that have the 6 picture, betting on which picture will appear. If one dice carries pawn with a bet, the better receive the same amount as their pet. If 2 dice correct pawn with a bet, the better receive 2 times their money. Any money not rewarded for the round is keep it in the center pool, managed by the dealer who roll the dice. Okay, so not talking, I will show you how Vietnamese play game. Just a moment.
You might need to stop sharing the screen so we will see
yes,
the game closer.
That is
I love your house. It looks so nice.
Okay, and now you can pause slide my 2 camera, please. Okay, can everybody hear me? Thank you.
Yes, very well.
All right, it's time to play game. In Vietnam, we not have like a high table. We always sit like this with a small table. Okay. This is also the way we have dinner as well. And this is my comfort drink, which is get ready for New Year's. Yeah, I took out this one today. All right. Wow, what I should call my husband to come and play as well. Okay, where's the money? Where's the money?
Where's the money?
So this is like a fun game for the whole family. Okay, let us show you the dice. All right, with pictures on it. The deer, the rooster. Now we have 3 dice and we have to prepare a plate, put the dice there, and then carve the dice. Today I will not use Vietnamese money. I will use this one, pretend, okay? $1 US, one. Okay, and $2 US for the red one. All right, so my sister will get some, my husband will get some.
Too much.
And then now that we're back, what going into the okay, so now what you want, what you guess. I I'm the banker. So my sister just want to bet on the crab
And chicken.
and the chicken. Okay.
Ah.
The yellow one. So it can. Okay. The next one, my husband will bet on the frog. Okay. He only wants to bet on the frog. And now I shake the dice in here. Shake it, shake it.
Which one?
Frog, chicken and crab. Okay, let's take it. All right. Everybody ready? Okay, so I got one fish, one frog, and one chicken. So it means that I have to pay for my sister $2 US.
Yeah.
Okay. I pay for my husband $1 US. And I got $2 US here. There we go. Oh, that's a great way to make money. Yeah, but make money from your families. Okay, cover again. All right, again. So now this time my husband want to play more. He double. He want to wait money. One. Okay, so he's put 2 in the front again, and my sister put 2 in the fish and 1 in the crab. She want to keep the crab. Now shake it.
Trong đây.
They chưa lát mà. Okay, so everybody want to. You what?
Okay.
Again, now I have $2 for the front, $3 for the gourd. Okay, do you want to bet one time? Let's write down what you guess in the chat box.
Yeah, should we put in the chat box the animal you want to bet on?
Okay, so I will send this money to you.
So, Chloe voted chicken and crab, and Mark's cock eel. Cockroach.
I can't spell.
Rooster. Okay, got it.
Rooster for
Anybody
Gary.
else who want to put in? Okay,
Fish $1. Fish $1.
Okay, got it. Anybody else? All right. So if nobody else, I'm gonna shake it. Ready? My husband just complained. He said that I have to shake it before I got money on here. I'm not used to play the gambling. He's the person who play gambling more than me.
Yeah,
okay?
he's the expert. He's the expert. You can't be careful.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready now. We have 2 deer and 1 shrimp. Nobody put on the deer. Oh. There we go. So I got all of it, but I will put. Who got the shrimp? Only my husband have the shrimp. So he paid $2. I will put $2 for him. There you go. And then I got all of the money. There we go. I got all of it. No deer here. Okay. The last time. Okay. This time I will play the real game. I will shake the dice first, and then you will guess what inside. Sometimes people say that you can listen the dice because some master can listen the dice and know what animal come out. That's why my husband asked me to shake it beginning. Okay, ready? I'm not shake it yet. All right, now can you hear that and guess what we get?
So 2 pounds from Mark on the crab, 5 pounds from me on the deer.
Oh my God. Oh, you big deal there for deer. All right, we have fish from Ploy.
$2 from Ploy, fish on fish.
Okay, got more. Wow, a lot. Oh my God, everybody. Right. I don't have enough money. I don't have that much money. Oh my God, $5 shrimp.
$5 shrimp. $5 rooster. Mark, you can't. Mark put like crab, deer, and antelope. You put a lot of animals, Mark.
Yeah, he's had money. So how much money you put on each there, Mark?
I think £10 on the antelope, wherever the antelope is.
Oh my God, Mark. Oh my God. I don't have that much of money. I'm very poor banker. I only have this one. Oh, okay. So my husband also want to play a really big deal as one, because this is the last one. He want to play all of it. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9 for a rooster. Okay. All right. So now, anybody put in anything else?
Mike's putting 5. Mike's putting
$5 for the crab.
For the crab.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. If nobody put anything else, I'm gonna open the box here. Yes. Okay.
Here
don't
we go.
Touch.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Usually when you're surrounding here, I would say that don't touch, don't move. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Missy, you have 1 deer.
Oh wow, so lucky. Yay.
And then we have 1 fish and 1 goat.
Oh, so fish. Oh, that's play. Play put fish.
When I put antelope, I meant goats. I meant goats when I put antelope, you know, because I get them, they look so similar to each other.
Okay. Yeah, it's very confusing, Mark. It's very confusing.
And I don't cheat. I don't cheat ever. Never cheat. No.
I know. Okay, so I got the rooster. I got from I got a lot of rooster here from my husband. He's made a big game, and I got this money. I got the rooster come from Gary as well. I got $5 now, and no shrimp as well. We got the shrimp as well. No crab, no deer. Oh, 1 deer. Okay, so I think that I earn more money than I have to pay. This is a good deal. This is a good deal.
Good for you. Good for you, Nan. Oh,
thank you.
Great initiative to have a digital gambling house. Well done. Well done.
I wish that everybody's around here that we can play the game together.
So do I. So do I.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much for coming today. We have a lot of fun together.
Yes.
Sorry that sometimes my English is not really good.
Oof.
And if you cannot understand anything, you can send me the message. And you can, yeah. And if you visit Vietnam one day, make me a call so we can hang out to each other.
So
what do I have to say? You have to send me this one, Gary. This one, not the dollar. You have to write this one and send a picture to me. Okay, so this one, I'm not received the dollar. I received this one.
Yes.
This is fun.
This is a lot of fun. So I also put your website, Nan, in our chat record. So that, do you want to say a few more things about your website?
Thank you. But actually that my website, I'm not really focused on it. I am very appreciative that people can like look at my Airbnb experiences.
Ooh.
So because now I'm focused on that now, because my website, I cannot have the class in person or the street food tour anymore, because due with COVID, our country is closed the border. But then I turned whole time to run the online classes. And it's very helpful if you like to come and like check out what I'm doing. And then Airbnb will receive that. And then they will push my class into the front page. And it really means a lot to me.
So is it possible to put your Airbnb?
I just put in the chat.
Thank you, boy. And I also have Instagram and Facebook page under the name Ik Hoi An as well. So it says like come and say hello, and then like, oh Gary, you can send me the picture money through my Instagram account. Yeah. Ik_Hoi An. Yeah, thank you, Mingzi. Sorry that I'm a low-tech girl, so I already asked my sister come and help already. I don't know all of this technique Sorry about that.
But at least you know how to cook and you know how to teach us your culture and how to make all of us gamble. So that's great.
Thank you. I wish that everybody can hear and then we can enjoy New Year. Enjoy the atmosphere here as well. I know that your New Year holiday already finished. Now everybody go back to work like normal. But here in Vietnam, everything has become very exciting.
Oh, good on you.
All right.
Thank you, Na, for doing this. We all have fun and learn a lot about Tet, Vietnamese New Year. So I think I'm just gonna give this back to Minji and have Minji introduce the next week session.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I just put a link. That's the feedback survey for today. It will be useful if you can take 1 or 2 minutes, because we had a lot of fun watching the food and drinks, tradition, clothes, and win or lose money from the gambling. We want to pay some tribute to the gambling house owner, not today, but thank you so much. It was really fun. Next week, I want to ask a question. How many people do sailing in sailing? Okay. Ploy and Mike. My first date with Mike, my husband, was sailing. The first British culture book Mike gave me is about sailing. So I got involved into sailing 5-6 years ago. So next week, I'm going to host an online experience on how sailing, through sailing to explore British history and culture. So same time next week, we will see each other again. But thank you very much, Ploy, for arranging it. Thank you so much for being a fantastic hostess. I hope your son gets a lot of red pocket money for New Year. And we were very happy for his future wife.
Thank you. Yeah, when I had the picture, I will send it to you. Oh, Nana? We have the same name, Nana, here.
Yeah, could I just ask you something? Is the New Year actually today? The Vietnamese New Year, is it actually today?
No, Nana, this year is coming the 1st February. It follows Moon Revolution. So it changed roughly from middle of January to middle of February.
Okay, middle of January to middle of February. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And this year is coming the 1st February.
Okay.
And the animal for next year is tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
Same. Yeah. Same for us. Yes.
And one more thing, in your Chinese, the next animal after tiger is rabbit.
Rabbit, right.
Yes. Yeah. But in Vietnam, the next animal is cat.
We don't have.
Is it similar to Chinese New Year?
Yeah, the Vietnamese New Year is similar to Chinese New Year.
It is. Yes,
we don't have cat.
So. Yeah.
We don't have cat. How did you have cat?
Yeah, I don't know why, but our year is only one animal different with a Chinese one.
Oh.
Only cat and rabbit, right? No other.
Yes, only cat and rabbit, and the rest is the same.
And you also have dragon as well.
Yeah, we also have dragon as well. And you know what? A super season, more super season. Asia, we have a lot of super season. We believe that the girl who were born on the dragon and tiger year will difficult to get married.
Oh,
because she's very independent.
That's not true.
What year? What animal you were born there, boy? What animal?
I'm dragon.
That one. She married already.
Yes. Many years already. And technically, most of my families are dragon.
Oh.
My family is very intentional. And also with the years and the months too, they have been planning for the entire life to make sure that people in the family don't have conflict years. That's a different topic though. I don't know if you all believe the same thing, that some years are conflicts with some side, like some sides are conflict with some side, and some sides have go very well together.
Yeah, it's similar in Vietnam too. So before marriage, we will go to fortune teller, and he will tell us that the years of our husband or the wife go well together or not.
Oh.
And sometimes very strict that the fortune teller say no, and then the parent-in-law will get angry and they will try to break the couple.
Oh, I thought they would just change the animal sign. Great. Thank you, everybody. We will have a great weekend, and we'll see each other next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Nice weekend. Bye.